Let's now see how we can recreate this solar system, but with code only. So first thing, we're going to go to the view controller, and we're going to do a bit of cleanup here so that the page doesn't look as big. So first of all, we can remove everything from the did receive memory warning here. Then we can just remove the comments that we have in those functions view will appear and did appear. Sorry, will disappear. Okay, here we have our scene that we called, so the solar system. We're not going to need to call this anymore because we are going to create it. So what we can do is to just have an empty scene here. We're going to remove the statistics as well, so let's just remove all of these, that, this line, and finally this line. Okay, so it's a lot cleaner now. We can go ahead and right-click, create a new file. That's going to be a Swift file, and that's going to be called planet. So we are going to create a custom planet class where we can basically hold all the information about one planet. That's going to make it easier for us to create them. So here you can import UIKit instead of foundation, and we are going to create our class called planet, like so. Okay, class created. Let's see what we need. So first of all, we are going to need a name for the planet. Then we are going to need to know its radius. Then we are going to need the rotation around the sun, so rotation. We have a color for each planet as well. What else? We have a distance from the sun as well, so I'm going to call this sun distance, like this. And I think that's all we need. Okay, so which types are these going to be? So our name is a string. Obviously, the radius is going to be a CG float, and you can actually copy and paste that because we will need it for here as well for the rotation. The color is going to be a simple UI color. And the sun distance, this is actually going to be a float. Okay, so in order now to create our planets, we are going to call this init function. So we'll have our name, that's a string. Okay, so let's now set those to the values that we are going to create here when we create a new planet. Very simply, we just call self.name equals name. This is going to be very useful for us to now create planets on the go and just filling in the parameters that we need, so the name, radius, etc.